I'm trying to get it fitted. Urgh. What is the problem with this?
It is routed. He's just not up.
Oh. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Mic check, mic check. Hello, hello, mic check.
This is Channel 2 News, coverage you can count on.
I am so thrilled to be back in Reno.
STOP! Agents for hypocrisy! Agents for hypocrisy!
Democrat and presidential nominee Hillary Clinton campaigned in Reno today and was met with protests along the way. Campaign 2016 tops Channel 2 News at 5 o'clock. Hillary Clinton spoke at Truckee Meadows Community College just this afternoon. Good evening, I'm Kristen Remington.
And I'm Landon Miller. Thank you for joining us tonight. And we begin with team coverage of Campaign 2016. Paul Nelson is live in the studio after attending Clinton's campaign stop earlier today.
And Zach Mooney joins us live in the newsroom after speaking with several different groups protesting Clinton's visit. But Paul, let's begin with you.
Yeah, Kristen and Landon, the presidential hopeful was greeted at TMCC to quite a bit of fanfare. Clinton says she planned on talking more about her economic plans today, but shifted gears and focused on her opponent, Donald Trump, saying he's stirring up hate from people on the extreme right.
The last thing we need in the Situation Room is a loose cannon. This is someone who retweets white supremacists. By the way, Mexico's not paying for his wall either.
It didn't take long for Hillary Clinton to go on the offensive against her Republican opponent, Donald Trump, talking about what's become known as the alt-right, which she describes as the paranoid conservative fringe.
It's never had the nominee of a major party stoking it, encouraging it, and giving it a national megaphone until now.
Clinton briefly talked about the economy, saying she has a plan to cut red tape and taxes for small businesses and entrepreneurs.
I want to be a small business president. My father was a small businessman. And I believe that in America, if you can dream it, you should be able to build it.
Clinton says the Trump presidency would look much different than hers would, and says she'll unite the country.
I will be a president for Democrats, Republicans, and independents, for those who vote for me and for those who vote against me.
Well, Clinton is trying to win over more voters in the Silver State. Many on hand have already decided who they'll cast their ballot for in November.
I think Hillary, addressed a lot of the issues that should concern all people in the Reno-Sparks area.
She stands for what I stand for, and that's against bigotry, prejudice, and an insane opponent.
I think she's done great things for America. I think she can do greater things for humanity in the White House.
Now, Clinton's next stop will be Tallahassee, Florida tomorrow. The election is less than 11 weeks away. Now, if you missed Clinton's visit, you can find her speech in its entirety at our website, KTVN.com. Covering Campaign 2016 live in the studio, Paul Nelson, Channel 2 News.
Paul, thank you. And of course, you could not make it to Hillary Clinton's rally today without passing multiple groups of protesters today.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. Zach Mooney joins us live in the newsroom with more on that part of our coverage. And Zach, they were all over town, really.
That's right, Kristen. I mean, from the freeway all the way up to TMCC, protesters were making sure to be seen. And as you would expect, many supported Republican candidate Donald Trump, but not everyone.
Democratic Party as well as Hillary that are so corrupt, and it's a real heartbreak. We used to say we're the Democrats, we're the good guys, and now come to find out we are just as corrupt as anything on the far right.
Carol Kajauskis wanted drivers' attention Thursday. The registered Democrat is backing Green Party candidate Jill Stein.
Definitely do not support Trump or that kind of hatred, but we also do not support the kind of hatred and oligarchy and establishment wealth that is supported by Hillary and her followers.
Yeah, half of them are thumbs up, the other half are flipping us off.
David Maher had no problem showing drivers headed to the campaign event who he supports.
When they flip us off, we wave more.
He says he's libertarian, but is backing the Republican nominee just to keep Clinton out of the White House.
I think that the best way to go would be Trump to make sure that she doesn't get in.
1, 2, 3, 4. Corruption's what you're voting for. Corruption's what you're voting for.
This group protested directly to supporters waiting in line for the Clinton event.
They're blowing off all the email scandals, they're blowing off Benghazi, they're blowing off all these things that have plagued the Clintons.
Sam Lair says he's voting for Donald Trump. He says Clinton's mistakes are more serious than what he calls politically incorrect comments and gaffes from the Trump campaign.
Actual jeopardizing classified information is a lot more serious than a few hurt feelings.
They're knuckleheads.
Not everyone stood by quietly, but she says when it comes to former Bernie Sanders backers, they have raised some legitimate concerns about the political process.
It concerns me too. I don't like dirty politics. That's why I'm going to be a poll worker to make sure it doesn't happen on my watch.
Oh, here we go.
Reno police did ask this group to move because the signs were blocking the view of drivers. They agreed and finished the protest on the other side of the exit ramp. And other than that incident, RPD says everything was peaceful, no arrests, anything like that. Covering campaign 2016 live in the newsroom, Zach Mooney, Channel 2 News.
All right, Zach, thank you.